Dear children, we are continuing with the chapter 2a. Question number 12. A toy car initially moving with a uniform velocity 18 km per hour. So it is given a toy car is initially moving 18 km per hour. Comes to stop in 2 seconds. Comes to stop. Stop means final velocity is 0. If it is written comes to stop or applied brakes and comes to stop, we have to write final velocity is 0 in 2 seconds. Time is given 2 seconds. Find the retardation of the car in SI unit. You are asked to find the retardation of car in SI unit. Here you can see kilometer per hour is not the SI unit. So first we have to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. So for converting kilometer per hour to meter per second, we have to just multiply by 5 by 18. I already explained you in the first video of this chapter 2a while doing the first problems 1 to 7. I explained why we are using this 5 by 18. Okay, that is kilometer is 1000, hour is 60 into 60, 1000 by 60 into 60. Thus we got 5 by 18. So 18 into 5 by 18, 18 and 18 cancel, we will get 5 meter per second. So we got the initial velocity in SI unit, final velocity is 0, time is 2 seconds. You are asked to find retardation. But we don't have any formula for finding retardation. We have the formula for finding acceleration. So first we will find acceleration. Acceleration is v minus u by t. 0 minus 5 by 2. 0 minus 5 is negative 5. Negative 5 by 2 is negative 2.5 meter per second square. Now we know retardation is negative of acceleration. So negative of negative 2.5. Negative of negative is positive. So we got the answer. Retardation of that toy car is 2.5 meter per second square. Okay. Next, question number 13, 1-3. A car accelerates at a rate 5 meter per second square. So directly acceleration is given. See, if you have any doubt regarding whether velocity is given or acceleration is given, if you find some difficulty, first you look for the SI unit. If the unit is meter per second, then it would be velocity or speed. If it is meter per second square, then it is clear that it is acceleration. Okay. So a car accelerates at a rate 5 meter per second square. Acceleration is given 5 meter per second square. Find the increase in its velocity. You are just asked to find the increase in velocity in 2 seconds. So initial velocity is not given, final velocity is not given. You are just given acceleration and time. So general formula for finding acceleration is velocity by time. So from that we can find velocity, just a cross multiply time and acceleration. So v is equal to a into t, acceleration into time, that you will get 5 into 2, that is 10 meter per second. Velocity of the body is 10 meter per second. Next, question number 14. A car is moving with a velocity 10 meter per second. Already, that is, it is moving with the velocity means initial velocity is given 20 meter per second. The brakes are applied. So we know when the brakes are applied, finally the car will come to stop. So directly we may write v is equal to 0. Final velocity is 0. The brakes are applied to retard it. When the brakes are applied, the car will have retardation, that is velocity will reduce. It will retard at a rate of 2 meter per second square. So retardation is given 2 meter per second square. So from that it is clear what will be acceleration? Negative of retardation. Just put a negative sign, that is negative 2 meter per second square. What will be the velocity of the car after 5 seconds of applying the brakes? Time is given 5 seconds. So all on a sudden car will not come to stop. So here question is, after 5 seconds, from 20 meter per second how much velocity it reduced. So we have the formula, acceleration is v minus u by t, acceleration is negative 2, negative 2 is equal to v minus 20 by 5, divided by 5, when you go to the LHS side, we will get multiply. So 5 into 2, 10, 5 into negative 2, negative 10 is equal to v minus 20. This negative 20, when goes to the LHS side, it will become positive 20. So negative 10 plus 20 equals v. So we can say that negative 10 plus 20 is positive 10 meter per second. So velocity of the car is 10 meter per second. So finally we conclude, initially the car is moving with 20 meter per second. Once the brake applied, what happened? Its speed reduces to 10 meter per second. Okay. Next, question number 15. A bicycle initially moving with velocity 5 meter per second. So initial velocity is given 5 meter per second. Accelerates for 5 seconds at a rate 2 meter per second square. Accelerates for 5 seconds, that is time is given 5 seconds and acceleration is given 2 meter per second square. What will be its final velocity? That means we are asked to find the final velocity v. We have the formula, acceleration is equal to v minus u by t. So acceleration is given 2. 2 is equal to v minus 5 by 5. We just cross multiply 5 into 2, 10. 10 is equal to v minus 5. This negative 5, when we go to the LHS side, it will become positive 5. So 10 plus 5 equals v. So 10 plus 5 is 15. So v is equal to 15 meter per second. Now our last numerical from chapter 2a, question number 16. A car is moving in a straight line with a speed 18 km per hour. So car is moving in a straight line, that is initially it is moving with the speed. So this initial or final, it will not be mentioned in the question. But while reading the question, you should know it is moving with the speed means it is initial velocity 18 km per hour. It is stopped. It is stopped means finally. Final velocity 0. It is stopped in 5 seconds. Time is given 5 seconds. By applying the brakes. Find, there are 3 sub questions. First sub question is, find the speed of the car in meter per second. So first sub question, convert it into meter per second. 18 km per hour to meter per second. 18 into 5 by 18. 18 and 18 cancel. You will get 5 meter per second. Second sub question is, calculate the retardation. So retardation we have to find. We have the formula for acceleration, v minus u by t. Finally it comes to ratio 0 minus 5 by 5. 0 minus 5 is negative 5 by 5. You will get negative 1 meter per second square. So we just find acceleration, but the question is to find the retardation. That means retardation is negative of acceleration. That means negative of negative 1. You will get positive 1 meter per second square. Now the third sub question. Calculate the speed of car after 2 seconds of applying the brakes. See, after 5 seconds the car came to stop, but after 2 seconds it may be going. It is moving in the 5 meter per second. So from 5 it will decrease to 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. At the 5th second only it becomes 0. The third sub question is, you are asked to calculate the speed of the car after 2 seconds. All on a sudden the car will not come to stop. We are not applying a sudden brake. Okay. So time is given 2 seconds. If the time is 2 seconds, we have to calculate the velocity. So acceleration is again v minus u by t. Acceleration we got it as negative 1. Shouldn't submit this, substitute this 1 meter. It is negative 1. Negative 1 is equal to v minus 5 by 2. Here we substitute 5 because final velocity is asked. Here it is 2 because time is mentioned, time is specified after 2 seconds. So v minus 5 by 2. just cross multiply. 2 into negative 1, you will get negative 2 is equal to v minus 5. Negative 5, when you go to the LHS side, it will become positive. So negative 2 plus 5 equals v. Negative 2 plus 5 is 3 meter per second. So the velocity after 2 seconds. Initial velocity was 5 meter per second. After 2 seconds, its velocity reduces to 3 meter. Again after 3 more seconds, it will come to rest. So the final velocity after 2 seconds is 3 meter per second. Hope you all understood the problems of chapter 2a. Thank you.